Titanium Toss Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Capricorn, okay? This is for any placements of Cappy you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. We probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. So it knows that I was a cross-watcher for many video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will use Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I'll also mention when it's important for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that, let's get into the cards. My gorgeous and fellow Cappies, I have 3 placements of Cappy in my chart. The card that fell to the ground, right side up and upwards, is the 10 of Pentacles, well, 10 of Autumn, which is the equivalent of the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, with the 9 of Winter at the bottom of the deck, the Awakening as well. The 5 of Spring, the King of Autumn, and the King of Summer, followed by the 8 of Spring and the 6 of Summer. Okay, let me read. So, what I'm getting is you are looking to create a 10 of Autumn. You're looking to create some family wealth, right? Though a family wealth will come with some worry. You're worried if you're going to have enough, you're worried if you make enough, fast enough, and blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Like, it's keeping you up at night. I don't know why. And you're worrying about it. And can I just tell you, in the law of attraction, the more you worry about it, the farther away from you are keeping it. Just so you know. So it's not the greatest thing to do. So the cure for that would be to take look at it from a different perspective with the Hanged Man, which is called Awakening in this deck, which talks about change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, and temporary pause in action. Yep. Yeah. Though that temporary pause in action is going to bring forth some 5 of Spring energy, which talks of opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. Yep. Too much is happening. Right? Then you have the King of Autumn. Now, the King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. So be assertive when it comes to what you know is right, everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. So what is the differing opinions arising coming from? Well, I mean, you do have 2 kings. The King of Autumn and the King of Summer. So it could be that you are stuck between your head and your heart. Yeah. Because the King of Summer talks of an honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted individual. Just one moment, I remember something. Excuse me. So, between the head and the heart, right? Because the King of Summer is the King of Cups, which talks of an honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted individual. This card says a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. Yep. like, one is more in regards to your money, the other one is more in regards to your social life, how you feel about yourself, so on and so forth. So I think these are two parts of you. Yeah. Which will, I mean, you're having a little difficulty understanding what you should be doing. And so the next card is the Ace of Spring. Now the Ace of Spring talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dream. Amazing career opportunities. Yep. Yep. Right, so it's going to give you a direction to follow. And this direction will lead to an action which will give you a sense you haven't felt since your childhood. Is what I'm picking up on. Now, for the second step. Yep. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message, for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the King of Winter. You got 3 Kings now, 7 of Spring, the Ace of Summer, the Hermit, and the 8 of Autumn. So we deal with the Princess of Summer. I'll explain what I mean. So the King of Winter talks of a knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional individual. This card says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, amazing, unemotional relationships. This king is the professional. So I guess if the King of Summer and the King of Autumn are 2 separate parts of you that you are having difficulty making sense of, the suggestion is that you go see a professional, you go see a psychologist, someone who can help you, like a therapist or whatever, who can help you make sense of it, right? Then you have the 7 of Spring. Now the 7 of Spring, alright, talks of be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. So this professional is going to give you some tools to deal with this imbalance between your head and your heart, right? And I mean, it's very easy to slip in and out of a new habit that you're trying to install within yourself, right? But if you be assertive in your wanting to overcome this misunderstanding between your ability to manifest what you want in the material world and your ability to manifest what you want in the emotional world, alright? It is the 7 of Spring. You have to be firm. You have to know what you want and stick by it. Then you have the Ace of Summer. Now the Ace of Summer talks about open your heart to love, beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. See, when you learn, you know how you can tell the future? By working on something that you see yourself manifesting long enough for you to be able to bring it into fruition. So So basically, being able to tell the future is staying on course until you make it happen. Until you make your vision a reality, if that makes sense. So, yep. And that is how you become intuitive in the sense, well, not in the sense of intuitive, but in the sense of that's how you manifest what you want, by working on it until you make it manifest. If that makes any sense at all. And that is a way for you to be able to tell your own future, right? Now, I mean, it's all fun and games to want to manifest something, but then then you are going to need to actually materialize it in the external world, right? And so you are like, I have this vision, I have this dream, I'm not sure how to do it, so I need to get a mentor who will help me to learn the steps that I need to take to do this, right? Yeah. Then you have the Eight of Autumn. Now the Eight of Autumn talks of do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. So the Hermit is gonna be the mentor, but I mean, on top of the mentoring bit, you are definitely going to need to what's the word? Go back to school and learn about what it is that you've learned with your mentor, so you can put it into action, right? Then you have the Princess of Summer. And now you're doing all this so that you can avoid feeling like the Princess of Summer again, right? Because the Princess of Summer talks of a gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced individual. It says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So you want to steer clear of feeling like you can't do this, that you don't know what you're going to have to do. And so how will you avoid being inexperienced? By at least gaining the basic knowledge necessary to do this, right? So please, now for the third set. So please, these angels and guides, anyone to the highest good, who has a message for my Cappy, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. What is in the reverse? Justice in the reverse. Justice is Libra energy, by the way. I don't like this coming out in the reverse, but we'll see what it is. Then you have the Four of Winter, the Five of Winter, the Four of Summer, and the World. Because you went through life experience, which shaped you into becoming your own magician, which allowed you to tap into the Three of Autumn. Booyah! Okay. Alright, what I'm seeing here is that so the Princess of Summer feels like she doesn't have enough experience. She feels like she's a newbie and everyone knows about it and she doesn't like it. So, in order to gain justice over this injustice, okay, she is taking her time, reviewing the details carefully, in order to be certain that she doesn't have to stay in this emotion, but rather be able to make fair and objective decisions for herself. And to do this, I'm saying she, but it can be he, whatever, they are going within, figuring out what they need to do next, and becoming the Four of Winter, which talks of set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. solutions that come through meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. Yeah. Now, the next card is the Five of Winter. And the Five of Winter talks of walk away from this honest association, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that will work, something that's not worth the effort. So I feel like you are going to go within to figure out what your next step is, and that's when you're going to realize that what you have been working on at this time is not really what you should be working on. Then you have the Four of Summer. Now the Four of Summer talks of being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Yep. So with that Five of Winter and realizing that what you've been working on isn't really what you need to be working on, you'll feel so downtrodden that you won't actually see what's right in front of you. Then you have the World card. And now, the moment that it pops up in your reality, you're like, okay, I'm not doing the right thing, I should really completely shift directions and do 180 and go the opposite direction. And that 180 is going to allow you to step into the World card. Now, the World card talks of a success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Yes. 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 Now, you only got to that world because you were able to step into the life experience card. Something shook up your foundations, like literally shook up your foundations, and now you have started to redirect yourself, which is the same thing as you noticing that what you've been doing up to this point is not what you should be doing. Yep. Now the next card is the Magician card. And the Magician card could be seen as Aries. Now it talks of you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Because now you're on the right path. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Yeah? I mean, I can see that in multiple ways. Because I have Capricorn. I have 3 placements of Capricorn in my chart. So I'm interested to see what this is for me. In any case, whatever this Magician is going to lead to, okay, it is definitely going to allow you to tap into the 3 of Autumn energy, which talks of follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. You're going in the right direction at this point. Because you had that course correct, now things are definitely going in the right direction, which is something that I've heard many a reader talk about. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, excuse me, who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And your card is the Queen of Winter, followed by the Eagle card, followed by the Prince of Spring, followed by the Princess of Winter, with the 4 of Autumn, the Prince of Summer, and the 8 of Winter. Yep. Alright, so what I am seeing right here is that, so now that you found that thing that you love doing, you are not going to waste your time on anything other than that. And you're going to be very Queen of Swordsy, You're going to be like the Queen of Swords, and you're going to cut out anything that no longer serves you, brings you forward, does anything, does whatever is not serving you is what I'm picking up on, right? Then you have the Ego card. Now the Ego card is the Devil card in this deck, and it talks of the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. You see, that's what I'm picking up on. So you're becoming the Queen of Winter so that you can avoid the feeling of being trapped. And you can cut yourself out of it whenever you like, right? Then you have the Prince of Spring. Now the Prince of Spring is a charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless individual. This card says immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. I feel like this is more so talking about the challenge that you can successfully manage more than anything else, right? Yeah. Yep. Challenge you can successfully, that ego card, you can rein in your ego or your illusions, your delusions, and all those things, right? Then you have the Prince. So after the Prince of Spring, which says that it is something that you can successfully manage. A moment, please. As I was saying, right? The Princess of Winter. Now, where was I with the Princess of Winter? So I was talking about the Prince of Spring, who was talking about a challenge you can successfully manage, which is that illusion of yours, with the Ego card, which is going to give you some experience, is what I'm picking up on, which is, okay, like I said, it's going to give you some experience. We also have the Prince of Winter here. Nay, we do not. No. Okay, so it's also going to give you some experience, which will help to strengthen your intuition, because part of your intuition is experience. Right? Yeah, it's the experience that you've gained in certain things. Then you have the Four of Autumn. Now, the Four of Autumn, alright, talks of manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. How about those who are less fortunate because they don't have the experience that you have? So basically become a mentor to those who need your assistance. Then you have the Prince of Summer. Now the Prince of Summer is a very romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious individual. It says falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Yeah, help out those who don't have as much experience as you and who get emotionally, who are emotionally, what's the word I'm looking for? Who get emotionally invested in what they're doing, but that doesn't necessarily give them the impression that they have any control over it, right? Because they're actually being swayed by their emotions, and due to that, they don't really have any control, right? Because the Eight of Winter talks of you have what it takes, if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Yeah. Yeah. When you don't feel grounded enough, because you're in the Prince of Summer type energy, which is the Prince of, which is the Knight of Cups. You might lose confidence in yourself, and due to that, you might drop whatever you're doing. Even if you gained the necessary intuition, you gained the necessary experience to see it through, but with the 8th, or was the 8th of winter? Oh, the last card. With the 8 of winter, it basically says that really you have it all. Okay, if only you knew it. Because if you're not ready here, you're not ready. Like, if you're not psychologically ready, you're just not ready, right? So, my gorgeous Cappies, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I may not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!